Zora Neale Hurston is famous today as a novelist and the author of Their Eyes Were Watching God, but she was an anthropologist first. She studied with Franz Boas at Barnard College and received numerous prestigious grants to conduct ethnographic fieldwork in the American South and the Caribbean. Perhaps because of her literary leanings, Hurston was an early innovator of ethnographic writing. She avoided dry treatises, instead exploring reflexive and narrative forms that would be considered groundbreaking over 50 years later. Mules and Men is a lively example. The book is a collection of African-American folk tales gathered during multi-sided anthropological fieldwork in the South. It marks a groundbreaking project in autoethnography as Hurston aimed to study and document the experiences and expressions of her own culture. Hurston returned to Eatonville in Polk County, Florida, where she grew up, and traveled to New Orleans. The book turns her ethnographer's eye both on her subjects and herself in what has been called framing stories in between talk or interdialogue that reflexively documents how she went about collecting the folk tales and interacting with her participants, some of whom were friends and acquaintances. This approach also gave the stories the sense of a character interacting in an overarching plot. While the scientific community wasn't exactly sure what to do with this format, the general reading public loved it. Soon after publication, the book enjoyed wide readership and acclaim. Some African-American critics of the time took issue with what they found to be Hurston's overly rosy portrayal of Black life and avoidance of racism, but for its rendering of Black vernacular, the book is still considered a foundational text in both American and African-American literature, Black folk aesthetic, cultural studies, and ethnography.
I got a rainbow wrapped and tied around my shoulder. I got a rainbow wrapped and tied around my shoulder. It looked like rain, Lord, Lord, it looked like rain.
If you want to learn more about autoethnography and more experimental and less scientific approaches to ethnographic presentation, check out our Ethnographic Research Methods Part 2, Ethnographic Relationships and Presentation.